Here we go, live boys district championship, 5A Leake Academy being introduced. A extra quick Baptist Medical starting lineup and Moore's Pharmacy pregame. Tate Edwards, junior at 5'9". Ben Jackson, senior, 6'3". Jack Harkins, junior at 5'11". Matthew Nowell getting the start at guard, 5'9", junior, and 6 tall Samuel Prince. And again, as they do in the most annoying way at Simpson Academy, they go lights off. But here's the number 1 seed, 24-3 overall, undefeated in the district, have beaten the Rebels twice. Simpson Academy under coach Josh McNulty. They're going to put Gage Smith, a junior, the lone senior in their starting lineup, Colin Jenkins, junior, great athlete Chance Funchess, Bryce Williams, a junior, and junior Benjamin Kennedy. Kennedy, Williams, Funchess, Jenkins, and Gage Smith. There are a whole lot of Smiths on the roster for Simpson. Leake's countering with Edwards, Jackson, Prince, Nowell, and Harkins. Girls championship game ended. It was a thriller, won by East Rankin. Thanks for joining us on Bonsall Media Sports YouTube channel and on Cruising 98.3. Philip Palmertree, Judy Palmertree running the action camera. She couldn't say no when I asked her. We needed her in a pinch. And then Billy Steen, he'll always say yes to coming in the studio, and we're glad you've said yes to joining us this Friday night for the boys District 2 5A Championship, MAIS. Simpson, the home team, and the higher seeded team in white, and Leake in traveling Navy. Here we go, the South Group Cox tip-off. 8 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Funchess controls the tip, sends it back to Benjamin Kennedy, and Simpson's got it going left to right. We had to get together really quickly after that girls' championship game. Simpson working around the perimeter, tossing it in baseline. Samuel Prince thought he deflected it off the hands of Chance Funchess, but the officials say it'll stay with the Cougars. Leake's girls won consolation game to start it off today's session at 4. Here's Gage Smith with a kick out to Bryce Williams. Now they get out to a 3 from Colin Jenkins. That's good. Jenkins buries the 3, and they apply full court pressure to the Rebels. Prince to Edwards into the front court. Jenkins ran it up on him. Now Williams coming over the trap. They reverse it to Nowell. He's got some space right side, but he'll back it out. Going right side, Harkins. Now around to Prince away from the basket. To Tate Edwards on the left side where he likes to shoot early in the game. Rebels moving it well against some zone without the ball. Simpson's going to play zone if you let him. Playing basically a 2-1-2. Middle of the floor, Jackson, free throw line out to Edwards. He thinks about the 3 now, doesn't take the shot. Skips the pass right side across to Harkins, dribbles 3 times and back to Nowell between the circles. A minute and a half almost elapsed in this first quarter. Prince right side guarded by Funchess. Matching up out there, reverses to Edwards. He goes inside the 3-point line. Now to Prince for an 8-footer that rattles in. Leake on the board. 3-2 game. Simpson in the lead. East Rankin won the girls' championship. Wayne defeated Lamar in the boys' consolation game. We'll update you on that a little bit later. Here's a 3 from Funchess. Badly missed. Rebound offside off the glass, taken by Harkins for the Rebels. To Prince inside the 3-point line. Now he uses up the dribble. Leveled off by Williams. Out high to Nowell. Coach Jason Morgan holding up 2 fingers. Free throw line extended right. Jackson out to Edwards. He pulls the trigger on a 3. Missed. Jackson tips it out to the free throw line, and Edwards runs out and gets it. And somebody ran out of a shoe. Haven't figured out whose shoe it is yet. Oh, it's Jack Harkins' shoe. Baseline right, pass to Ben Jackson, tipped. Funchess off the hands of Jackson and out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball. So Harkins gets that shoe back on. 3-2, 5:29 to go first quarter. First quarter presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Simpson working offensive half court against what looks like band pressure from the Rebels, but they throw it away, trying to drop a pass down on the left baseline. Leake takes it on the turnover. Jackson across midcourt, shovels to the guard. Jack Harkins on the right side. Deep pass snared by Samuel Prince, left sideline. So now all at the top. Rebels down 3-2. We're 3 minutes deep. Ben Jackson at the three-point line. Down to the left baseline. Prince drives, blocked by Kennedy. Simpson out of there with it, but the Rebels come back quickly on defense. Gage Smith walked with a basketball. Momentum carried him to the left. He tried to break right, and when he did, he walked. A little space opened up in the gym. As you can imagine, that girls' championship game between Simpson and East Rankin was a packed house because all the Rebel fans were staying here as well. The East Rankin folks had cleared out mostly. We still got a whole lot of folks in this gym. Still 3-2, 4:31, ticking first quarter clock. Here's Harkins in the right corner, and the ball swatted away from him by Gage Smith. He comes up with the steal. This junior goes to Bryce Williams with Edwards matching up on him. Now uses up the dribble. Smith, the free throw line, kind of turned his ankle. So steps back, but he stays upright. To Chance Funchess. Right side Kennedy guarded by Jackson at the three-point line, right wing. Between the circles, Smith goes to Williams. Now to Jenkins, catch and release three off the heel, high rebound tipped around, and Williams times the jump perfectly to get the offensive board into the corner. Smith back, little fake three, shovel to the corner, almost mishandled, but recovered by Smith, and then he throws it away, trying to give a little nifty no-look pass to Williams. Williams complaining that Jenkins complaining that Matthew Nowell was holding him, but no call. 3:40 to go in a 3-2 game. Rebels in the offensive half court. Left corner, Edwards dribbles twice, goes to Prince, out to Harkins for a three. Ball tipped around, taken at the free throw line by Funchess for the Cougars. Leaves the ball for Williams on the right sideline. They work it around the perimeter. 5 points scored in almost 5 minutes. Here's a Gage Smith three that's an air ball. Samuel Prince with a rebound. Long outlet pass, transition three. Harkins leaves it short. Rebound Colin Jenkins for the Simpson Academy Cougars. So 5 minutes of play and only 5 points scored. Smith curling down into the lane, going to put one up between two Rebels, and he scores it off the glass. Three, Harkins right side off the heel, offensive rebound. Nowell, scoop shot underneath, miss, rolls off the back, but an offensive rebound and put back for Prince. It's 5-4, timeout, 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter, and it's Leake trailing 5-4. We'll be back in 30.
Branning Law Firm is ready to work for you. Attorney Jennifer Branning specializes in residential and commercial real estate closings, timber transactions, and business law. Jennifer and her friendly staff will assist you with your business and real estate. Please call 601-656-6152 or visit them in downtown Philadelphia across from the library. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and Friday, 8:30 to 12. Branning Law Firm, 235 West Beacon Street, Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
2.5 minutes to play in the Carthage Vet Clinic first quarter. Simpson 5, Leake 4 in a low-scoring boys championship game at the MAIS District 2 5A tournament. A lot of energy in the gym. Funchess passes to the left wing, Jenkins. Out high to Gage Smith, guarded by Nowell. They bring out a high screener, but he uses up the dribble. Comes to Toby Smith, who's checked in the game, Gage's younger brother. Pass to Funchess, left line, his pass to the corner, picked off by Tate Edwards of Leake. now Leake coming to the offensive end. Here's Prince, floater at the free throw line off the front of the rim. Colin Jenkins clears the board for Simpson. The number 1 seed leading by a point. In a defensive battle, Trey Clark and Lucas Thomas are in the game for Leake. Toby Smith at the top, finds his brother Gage on the left wing. Bring out Jenkins off a screen for a quick 3, no good. Rebound Nowell, Rebels have 3 on 2. Nowell pressing the accelerator, floater from 8 feet away, no good. Jenkins with another rebound, gets it to Toby Smith, a freshman, driving, going hard to the rim, and the Rebels commit a foul. Let's see which Rebel did it. It was Matthew Nowell who did it. Puts Smith at the free throw line. He's off the mark with the first one. Toby and Gage Smith, sons of former Mississippi State guard Brad Smith, who's from Mendenhall, and Brad's sitting over on the bench as an assistant coach, Coach Josh McNulty. Second free throw missed as well, 0 for 2 trip for Smith. Rebound Jake Freeney, who's just checked in. Freeney will left-hand dribble it into the front court. Looking at that, what's a 2-3 zone now. Left sideline, Edwards. Middle of the floor, middle of that zone, Thomas. Outside to Clark, back to Freeney away from the basket. Left, right elbow. Thomas tries to go to Prince, and the Rebels throw it to the back, but it's deflected by Gage Smith. Goes out of bounds past the scorer's table. Just 57 seconds left in the quarter, and yes, it's a 5-4 game. Freeney seeing the trap come. Now he is trapped inside, and he's going to call the timeout with 49 seconds to go in the quarter. Coach Jason Morgan not happy about it. It's a 30. We'll come back on the other side.
Get your free 55-inch TV during the free in February sale at Woodstock Furniture Value Center. Living rooms plus free 55-inch TV, $9.98. Queen bedrooms plus free 55-inch TV, $8.98. Dining sets only $3.48. Or furnish all 3 rooms plus a free 55-inch TV, $19.99. Plus, it's all backed by our low price and same-day delivery guarantee with no credit needed and no money down. Only at Woodstock Furniture Value Center in Meridian, Philadelphia, and WoodstockValueCenter.com.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake keeps possession. Had to waste a timeout. 49 seconds to play. Bound into the backcourt. Freeney angles the dribble left side. Waits for the trap to come. Goes to Prince near the midcourt line. He passes over the top of the trap to Clark. Work the ball for an open 3 for Edwards. Off the back of the rim. Rebound Benjamin Kennedy for Simpson. 33 seconds. Jenkins straddles the three-point line. Working back to the basket. Now finds Rebels all around him. Gets the ball back. It's a long, misses a long 2. Funchess can't get a point blank range put back to go, and the Rebels called for a foul. Looks like it's going against Samuel Prince. And he'll put Funchess at the free throw line. Second team foul for the Rebels with 19 seconds to play in the first quarter. Presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Funchess makes the first, makes it a 6-4 game. Ben Jackson checks in for Lucas Thomas. Gage Warren enters the game and gives Tate Edwards a rest. Second free throw, good. 2 for 2 trip for Funchess, and it's 7-4. Long pass into the front court. Trey Clark to Freeney, deep wide right, now across to Prince. Left side Warren bounces between the circles to Freeney. 3 seconds, 2. Rebels are not going to get any kind of good shot. In fact, they're not going to get any shot at all before the quarter runs out. Simpson 7, Leake 4. 1 quarter in the books. We'll be back in 60.
Winter in central Mississippi may feel a bit different than other regions. It could feel like winter in the morning and summer by the afternoon. To keep your home comfortable, which may mean adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees, Central Electric recommends setting your thermostat at 68 degrees and changing your HVAC filters once a month. Make sure to seal your doors and windows if air is escaping or coming in. Central Electric, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
What's the three most important words in sports? We got game. And In Sports, located in Philadelphia, can take yours to another level. Whether it's custom printing for your home team or our local high schools, you can always count on In Sports when it comes to having what you need when you need to look your best. From apparel to accessories, let In Sports at 431 Beacon Street in Philadelphia prove to you what it means when they say, we got game.
In Sports, proud supporter of the Leake Academy Rebels. Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Povertree with you courtside at Simpson Academy for the closing session of the District 2 5A tournament. Bio Academy in Cleveland hosting the North 5A tournament this week. Coming up next week, I should say, we should know the matchups maybe before we go to bed tonight. Nowell on the right sideline, trapped in the zone. Nice pass to Prince, who floats one in from 6 feet straight in front of the rim. Down it goes. Rebels within one, 7-6. Gage Smith on the left-hand dribble between the circles. Nowell guarding him. Bring 2 high screeners out. Now move Toby Smith over to the right. He tries to go in the lane. Ball pinballs around, taken by Funchess. He can't get it to go from 4 feet away. Rebound Ben Jackson for the Rebels. Right sideline, Clark can't handle a pass that just had some habanero sauce on it there from Nowell. Rebels throw it away. Funchess up on the dribble. Cross midcourt, met by Samuel Prince. Dribbles between the legs. Now yo-yos it at the three-point line. Thinking about driving, backing in. Double team sends the ball out to Kennedy, now to Jenkins. 1 minute deep into the second quarter. Second quarter presented by Central Electric Power Association. Funchess at the midcourt logo, going to Gage Smith around a Kennedy screen down the right lane line. Ball knocked loose for a moment. He has to retrieve it. Going to Kennedy, deep three off the left side. Skying for the rebound is Nowell for Leake. Here come the Rebels, down a point. They have not led tonight. Middle of the floor, Jackson to Warren, left wing. Round the horn they go to Clark. Skips the pass across to Warren. Leake moving the ball well without the dribble. Nowell relaxes for a moment, now sends it left side to the freshman Warren. Work to the other side, Clark, middle of the floor, Jackson back to Clark. He'll release the three that's short. Rebound comes off the other side, weak side rebound, put back on the reverse for Prince. He has all 8 of Leake's points, and now it's 8-7. The Rebels have a lead. First time they've been on the top side of the score tonight, under 6 to play in the second quarter. Toby Smith guarded by Warren to Gage Smith. He probes, now steps back. Kennedy behind the three-point line. They put it on the right baseline. Double team comes to Funchess. He tries to go in, and Trey Clark rips the ball away from him. Quickly to Nowell. Rebels going in transition. Shot was blocked over the end line, but contact made by another defender. Coach Josh McNulty complaining about the call. Foul goes on Toby Smith, his first, team's first, and Matthew Nowell, the junior, will be the first Leake player to attempt a free throw tonight. And he makes the first one. Jack Harkins to come into the game. He replaces Clark. Now puts a nice rotation on it, but it's a little too long. Going up tall for the rebound is Jenkins for Simpson. He'll let everybody pass on by and get it across the front, and then cheap foul picked up on the left sideline. Gage Warren running in to Bryce Williams, who's back in the game. Warren committing his first, team's third. 5:28 to go in the second. From the free throw line, out for three, air ball, Gage Smith. And then athletic play by Williams coming up over the back of Nowell, and it went off Nowell's arm out of bounds. Warren comes out. Tate Edwards returns. 5:19 to go. Leake 9 and Simpson 7. 2 seed versus 1 seed. Leake the 2 seed. Got here by beating Wayne last night, 60-30. Funchess leveled off at the three-point line. Good D by Prince. Gets it back. He'll put up a contested three that's short. Good position for the rebound. Ben Jackson for LA. 5 minutes to play in the half. Middle of the floor, right lane line. Jackson back out to Nowell. He'll get it to Edwards. His three, too long. Rebound offside, right baseline by Funchess. Now transition look. And they'll say Funchess touched it last. I think the officials disagree with it. The Leake fans aren't going to like that. They're going to overturn the call, but I'm going to tell you from sitting up high in the top, I think Leake touched it last. I wouldn't be afraid to tell you if I thought otherwise. 4:48 to go in the second quarter. Simpson keeps it. Inbound left baseline to Funchess behind the three-point line. Baseline. Now out to Jenkins for a three that's good. Jenkins has made the only three-point baskets this ball game, and he puts his team up by 1. And then Jenkins knocks the ball away from Ben Jackson. It rolls back over the end line, but Leake will take it again. 4.5 minutes to go. Simpson 10, Leake 9. If you remember, these teams played in the district championship last year in Pelahatchie, and Leake upset number 1 seed Simpson. Here's a three. I thought Edwards was going to fire from 3 to Jackson. Now right side Nowell. He'll turn, square up for 3. Off the left side, no good. Rebels cannot buy a three-point basket. Funchess trying to work in transition, going up, late whistle, going to send him to the free throw line. I think it's Harkins who will get saddled with his first personal. Funchess made 2 free throws back in the first quarter. He's back at the line, hoping to extend a 1-point lead out to 3. He's got good form, makes it look easy. First free throw good. Defensive ball game, that's for sure. 11-9, make it. Oh, we missed the second one, but offensive rebound. Baseline, Colin Jenkins took it away from Prince. He puts up an awkward shot, missed. Rebound on the offside, weak side there by Jackson. Rebels into the front court. Right sideline, Harkins holds the ball up, gives it to Nowell. Now left sideline, Edwards looking at the zone. Gets open, but then Williams comes out to close out on him. Here's a right baseline drive, reverse, left hand scores from Matthew Nowell. He's fired up coming down the other end of the court. We're at 11-11, 3.5 minutes to play before half. Gage Smith pounds it, now goes right to left. Right wing Funchess, they loop it down to Jenkins. Rebels bring the double team, knock the ball out of bounds. That one could have gone either way. Jack Harkins came from the weak side and disrupted the pass. Coach Jason Morgan registering his displeasure with the official who made the call. And they'll get an easy 2 weak side. Nice cut to the basket by Williams. That's as easy a 2 as anybody will get tonight. All the points have been hard to come by, 13-11. But here's an Edwards 3, way too long. Rebound Funchess. He thought about the deep pass full length of the floor, but now they send it up for a Jenkins 3. Halfway down and out. And a foul called in the battle for the rebound. It's going to be against Leaks. No, it's going to be against Tate Edwards, who's shown with 2 fouls, which is a mystery to me. I have him with just 1. But he goes to the bench. Thomas and Freeney and Warren in the game. Floater, left baseline, not there. Jenkins put back, missed. He gets it back and is able to throw it off the thigh of Lucas Thomas, out of bounds. Simpson keeps it with 2:52 to play in the quarter. Hey, we've got a special guest joining me for an interview at halftime, and you will never guess who it is, Leake fans. So just be on the lookout for that. You're going to hear somebody you've never thought you'd hear from. Here's Trey Clark in position, boxed out. Jenkins the rebound, and they're going to call Jenkins for the push. He doesn't agree with the call, but it's not going to make any difference. Second team foul on the home team. Leake down 13-11. 2-1-2 pressure in the backcourt. Freeney having trouble maneuvering around, throws it away. Funchess 3-on-1. Funchess going up strong, but a foul committed on the floor, and that's a smart foul from Jake Freeney. His first and team's fourth. Nowell returns quickly to the game. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go. So foul committed on the floor, and Simpson not in the bonus. Gonna make Simpson earn this, and there's a steal. Samuel Prince rips it away from Williams, getting out ahead of the defense. Can't finish the other end, but there's Nowell. And a foul called on the floor, out of bounds after the shot. Gage Smith committed the foul. It goes against the Cougars. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout with 2:30 to go before halftime. We'll return with Leake down 2.
Like athletes on the road to victory, you can count on T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services to lead the way, and custom work is their specialty. From home sites and driveways, land clearing, forestry mowing, pond and road building, T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services can pave the way to your next project. Looking for gravel, stone, fill, dirt, or sand? T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services has you covered.
T&K Farm and Trucking. Follow them on Facebook or stop by in person just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road in Louisville. Credit card payments accepted.
Boswell Media Sports.
Back after the short timeout. 2.5 minutes to play in the Central Electric Power Association second quarter. Simpson 13, Leake 11. It's the District 2 championship game. Leake took Simpson to overtime in their first meeting earlier in January, and then lost an 8-point game here on this floor about 10 days ago. Nowell down the lane floater, won't go over the front lip of the rim. Rebound cleared Jenkins for the Cougars. Jenkins will walk it up right side. Goes to Gage Smith, guarded by Nowell. Benjamin Kennedy calling for the ball, but he goes left side to Williams, who gets called for the travel. Leake basketball. Williams out of the game. Toby Smith in. Deep wide left. Prince to Clark on the baseline. Kick out to Nowell, whose three is off the back. Offensive rebound, put back, blocked. Jackson had it blocked by Chance Funchess. Minute 45, clock ticking second quarter. Jenkins way off the mark, left side with a three. Straight up. Quick pass ahead to Clark, who nearly walked. Here's a three from Prince. A little too deep. Long rebound into the hands of Gage Smith. His pass up court, snatched away by Gage Warren. Here come the Rebels with a minute 24 to play in the half. Down 13-11. Gage Warren, guarded by Toby Smith. Simpson's played man the entire half. Here's a three that won't go. Rebels just ice cold from three. Have not made one in the entire half. 1 minute to play as Funchess comes across the timeline at midcourt. Kennedy out away from the basket. Goes to Funchess right side, working on Prince. Prince denies him on the baseline. Between the legs dribble, he backs it out. Prince thinking he can steal the ball. Behind the back dribble, they go to Gage Smith. He'll step back near the timeline with 34 seconds, clock ticking. Nowell nearly got the steal. Then they find Toby Smith on a nifty pass. He scores from 4 feet out, right side. 15-11. And Nowell going full speed, as he always does, down the right side of the lane, gets fouled going to the rim. Second foul on Colin Jenkins, team's fourth. Put Nowell at the free throw line. He made 1 out of 2 earlier this quarter. You got an interesting interview, I think, coming up for halftime. We'll get to it quickly. Nowell frustrated, kicks his left leg out as the first free throw skips off the back of the rim. 20 seconds left. Now we're trying to knock it down to 3, and he does. He's got 4 in the game. 15-12, 18 seconds. And a foul committed by Prince in the backcourt against Funchess. 17 seconds. That's 2 on Samuel. First Rebel to get 2 fouls in my book. And that put Funchess at the free throw line, puts the Cougars in the bonus. Here's Funchess, who's got such great form. Makes the first free throw. All his points have been at the line. He's 4 out of 5. Lucas Thomas coming in for Prince for the final 17 seconds of this Central Electric Power Association second quarter. Ball rolls around, missed. Rebound, Ben Jackson. To Nowell, 13 seconds into the front court. Right side, bounces it to Clark in the corner. He passes to Jackson at the top, now to Nowell. Rebels have not hit a 3 in the half. Here's Warren on the drive, dumps it down to Lucas Thomas, who had boxed out and gets a score from right in front of the basket, and that'll end the half 16-14. The Rebels pull within 2 as we go to the intermission. Stay with us. Wendy's halftime coming up, and got, as promised, an interesting interview coming up. So stay with us as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball. When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove. Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Poverty with you and Mendenhall. It's Wendy's halftime, the boys championship game. Simpson 16, the 1 seed leading number 2 seeded Leake 16-14. There, I'll get the score right, 16-14. Halftime brought to you by Wendy's. Got an exciting halftime coming up here because get to talk to a Simpson Academy legend to talk about this Simpson Leake girls rivalry, and Maddie Kraft wouldn't return my call, so I got Olivia Baines.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, hey, no, you're the first round draft pick, believe me.
I don't know about
Thanks for coming on. And I'm just going to toss you the question. You're a freshman now at Colin, playing softball team, and we'll talk about one of your teammates in just a minute who Rebel fans know. But tell me, just now that you're a year away from it, you've been here for the tournament, you were here for last night's game. What are some of your thoughts about this Leake Simpson girls rivalry now that you're a year away from it?
It's definitely different. It's always been a rivalry. I'm not the biggest fan of playing Leake. Leake's defense this year, phenomenal. It's crazy watching them. And then you have little Prince coming in off the bench, scoring a lot at her age.
Yeah,
it's
and
very impressive.
I tell you, the thing you have to be impressed with her as an 8th grader, it's just the way she handles the ball.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of traffic. Just such a great ball handler for her age. And as you said, her scoring has been getting a little higher every week, and she's going to be a monster fast. What are a couple of specific things that come to your mind when you think about all the games that you've played against Leake? And you can share ones that are happy for you. I'm not setting you up for anything.
Well, I mean, coming in at number 1 has to be beating Leake at Leake last year.
Sure.
I know that's not – Leake fans just don't like that, but that's definitely coming in at number 1.
And, hey, I got the laugh at the expense of mentioning Maddie Kraft. I will always remember that game. She missed like 12 free throws in a row.
Everybody remembers that game. Nobody lets her live it down.
But the last 2 that you needed to get it to 2 scores in the closing seconds, she hit them.
She definitely did come in clutch for those 2, for sure.
But let's talk about one of your teammates at Colin, former Rebel basketball player Emery Warren.
Emery Warren.
And tell me about Emery as a teammate at Colin.
I enjoy having her as a teammate. She's fun to be around. It definitely weird seeing her on a softball field, not a basketball court, but I like having her as a teammate and not playing against her, for sure.
Okay, well, y'all open up the season here shortly.
We do, 2 weeks from Sunday.
Okay, well, good. Well, best of luck to y'all. Y'all have got, looking at the roster, you have kind of a Central and South Mississippi MAIS all-star kind of roster there, so that'll be fun to follow this year. All right, I'll get you last question here. What would you want to say now that you're that you graduated, moved up? What would you want to say to Rebel fans after all these intense games, regular season and postseason?
That I apologize for taking all the charges on Miriam Prince and everybody else on the team. But it was just my specialty.
Hey, that's your job. You have one job, and you did it well. Hey, thanks for the memories and for some great hard play. You're a real all-time MAIS baller, and you get bonus points for coming on for the Wendy's halftime here. Thanks, Olivia Baines, who's at Colin playing softball with Emery Warren, and she was really kind to accept a last-second invitation to join us on the Wendy's halftime. So good luck to you in school and everything else. Thanks a bunch.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll take another break. Let's hear a couple more commercials, and we'll come back with the second half. Don't go anywhere as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Hey, if you're tired of being cooped up, well, let me suggest that you head down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage. After all, they rule the roost when it comes to being the #1 Big Dutchman dealer in the state. Plus, they carry all the brand names you've come to count on when it comes to your poultry products. Ozark Ag is also proud to be the sole distributor of Casco product line disinfectants. And they have exceptional poultry house service, maintenance, and supplies just waiting for you. So do yourself a favor. Stop feeling all cooped up and get down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage.
When it comes to being champions of the hardwood, nobody knows what it takes to dominate the way the Rebels and Welch Forest Product does. Welch Forest Products in Union can clear timber from your property with the least amount of possible damage. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation thinning, or site prep, call Paul Welch now at 601-774-8200.
Anyone who thinks they're better than Welch Forest Products or Leake Academy Real Basketball,
Hard to the rim, gets it in, and she'll go to the line. Count the basket.
is barking up the wrong tree.
Boswell Media Sports.
Putting a wrap on the Wendy's halftime. And Olivia moved from my right to my left. You want to stay on as a color commentator for the second half, don't you? Is that what you're subtly trying to do? That's not a fair question. I'm just picking. Okay. Well, I'll give you a little more prep time before we try that. Teams back out on the floor in the boys championship game. Leake trails 16-14. Offensive stat line, 8 points for Samuel Prince. All 4 made shots in the first half. Matthew Nowell has a made shot and 2 out of 4 at the line for 4 points. And Lucas Thomas scored a basket right before the buzzer at the half for 2 points. That's all the scoring for Leake. Colin Jenkins with 2 3-point baskets to lead the way for the Cougars. 6 points, 4 for Chance Funchess out of 4, 6 free throw shooting. And then 2 points apiece off made shots by Toby Smith, Bryce Williams, and Gage Smith. Leake will put Ben Jackson, Samuel Prince, Tate Edwards, Lucas Thomas, Matthew Nowell on the floor to start the third quarter, presented by In Sports Philadelphia. Cougar basketball to start from midcourt. They've got Jenkins, Funchess, quick 3. High rebound missed by Smith. Rebound on the offensive end, Colin Jenkins, and he puts it back and gives a little slight taunt as he comes away from it. 8 points for him. And then pass intercepted Benjamin Kennedy in the front court. And he's able to get a little give and go from Jenkins, and two very quick baskets make it 20-14. Coach Jason Morgan calls timeout, and we'll take the 30-second with him.
Achoo! Achoo!
Bless you, Mama.
Thank you.
Mama, you know that yummy medicine Moore's Pharmacy made for me? I bet they can make you some too.
Well, let me just give them a call.
Morse Pharmacy is your specialty pharmacy for compounding and compliance packaging. This makes it easier if you take several prescriptions. And be sure to download their RX Local app. This will make your wait time even shorter, if you can believe that. Morse Pharmacy, your only local independent pharmacy in Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena.
Boswell Media Sports.
As we come out of the timeout, we'll mention the girls bracket to you one more time. East Rankin won that championship. They got a 3-point win over Simpson in a really exciting ball game in front of a packed crowd. And, of course, your Leake Academy Lady Rebels won 66-45 against Lamar in the consolation game that tipped off at 4 o'clock this afternoon. That feels like a long time ago because it was. So the Lady Rebels will be the 3 seed out of District 2 at next week's North 5A tournament in Cleveland. Quarterfinal rounds will be played on Tuesday and Wednesday, so the Rebels will play one of those days. You should know that schedule late tonight. Leake gets it in, breaks the press, left side. Edwards leveled off by Kennedy. He goes to Jackson, who goes into the lane. Good position by Prince. Got Smith in the air, waited for him to sail on by, and he scored with 2 hands in front of the basket. 10 now for Samuel Prince. It's 20-16. Leake trailed 2 at the halftime. 2 quick baskets for the Cougars triggered the timeout. Funchess right side, guarded by Prince. He'll come to the top to Jenkins, who's had a nice offensive ball game. Guarded by Clark down on the blocks left side. They go to Kennedy. Williams guarded by Edwards. Funchess gives it up to Kennedy behind the 3-point line. Simpson showing they can be patient. They usually like to play at a faster pace than this, but Leake's man-to-man has been very solid. Left baseline, Jenkins from the double team out to Williams left side. Now they work it to Funchess right side. He bluffs the 3. Samuel Prince not giving an inch. He steps behind a screen and buries a 3. He's been waiting to do that all night. His first made basket is a 3, and it's a 23-16 lead. Here's Clark trying to answer from 3. Way short. Funchess able to spin the rebound away from from Nowell. It leaves it for Gage Smith. He'll skip it right side, reverse down in the corner to Williams. Williams going to aim and fire for 3. Too long. Rebound Matthew Nowell on the offside. Gets into the front court. Now he'll let everybody move on by. They get it to Edwards, left side. Zone comes out to meet him. Back out, Matthew Nowell. 5:40, clock ticking in the InSports third quarter. Clark to the free throw line. Prince goes to the right elbow, gives it up. Clark, he'll put up a 3. Won't go off the backboard. Rebound tipped out to Bryce Williams for the Cougars. Bring it up, leading by 7. Baseline drive, Kennedy underneath the basket, goes to Williams, and then it's Funchess can't handle it. Prince says, I'll take it from you. Now we'll walk it up. Crosses the SCA logo. To the free throw line, Jackson. Nothing there on a baseline cut. Back to Nowell. His 3, fired from the top, comes off high. No good. Leake has not made a junction 3 all night long. 23-16. 4:45 to play in the third. Gage Smith fires down, left lane line. Good conversion there and finish by Kennedy. Got 4 points in the quarter. It's a 9-point game. Leake's got to find some kind of offensive answer, and they'll put it in the hands of Prince, and he'll drive to the basket and put it in. Well, transition work there. 25-18. Leake needs more of that. Stop and conversion at the other end. Jenkins 3 blocked by Trey Clark. Snare on the baseline by Nowell, and they'll get Jenkins for a cheapie at midcourt. That's his 3rd. That's significant. Simpson does not play a deep rotation. They've got a young ball club, just one senior, and that's scary as good as they are, I think only Colin Jenkins will, everybody but Colin Jenkins should return next year. Leake ball. Freeney passes up the 3 to Harkins in the corner, and finally the seal is broken. Junction 3 for Jack Harkins. Rebel 3-pointers presented by Prince Oil. Scuba, Union, Newton, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, and Ridgeland. Pass intercepted right side by Jake Freeney for LA. Rebels down just 4. Left corner, Edwards. Much bigger Colin Jenkins in front of him. Left elbow, Jackson. Working around to Freeney. He scoots left, goes to Edwards. Back left lane line to Jackson. Back to Edwards, and he nails the junction 3. Rebel fans on their feet. They're within 1, 25-24. And it'll be, I think, a full timeout. No, it's going to be a 30. We'll return in 30.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Back-to-back Junction 3s. One by Jack Harkins and then one by Tate Edwards. It brought the Rebels charging back into the game. They're within 1, 25-24. That timeout was extended from originally a 30, now a full. Coming out of the huddle, Freeney, Harkins, Prince, Edwards, Jackson. Mention again, the League girls won 66-45. Won the consolation game over Lamar School. Rebels provide some token man pressure in the backcourt. Here's Gage Smith with it, out between the rings. Goes to Jenkins, guarded by Harkins. Work it around the arc. Williams, Smith, and Jenkins out there. Now inside, Kennedy kicks it out. They work it around. We go under 2:55 to play. They try to lob it in, get it. Didn't get the acrobatic lob, but the ball caught, and then jumping back up and scoring from point-blank range, Chance Funchess. He's got 9 in the game. Left side, open 3. Edwards, way too long. Harkins had the ball just come right into his chest, but he couldn't hold on to it, and Funchess gets it for Simpson. Here they come in the offensive end, and the pass intercepted under the goal by Ben Jackson for the Rebels. Rebels down 3 into the front court. Come right side to Jack Harkins. Goes right baseline. Pass from Jackson out to the top, taken away by Bryce Williams. Simpson gives it to Kennedy. Now deep wide left to Funchess. He'll hold the ball in his left hand. Bring out Gage Smith, hand it off to him. Rebels about to bring Lucas Thomas and Gage Warren in. Left corner, Jenkins. Reverse to Williams. He bluffs the 3, dribbles twice, sends it back between the rings to Smith and gets it back. 1:40 and clock ticking in sports third quarter. 27 for Simpson, 24 for Leake. Smith into the post. Double team comes to Funchess. He spins to his left, lowers the shoulder, goes in and scores around Prince. That's a man's move right there, 29-24 with a drop step. Left side, front court. Edwards has it tipped away from him by Jenkins. The Simpson crowd wanted it as a turnover right in front of Coach Morgan. 1:16 to play before the end of the third quarter. Simpson up 29-24. Prince goes to Freeney right side. Simpson staying basically 2-3 zone. They played a look that has had a 2-1-2 look at times. Freeney left side, Warren. To the top of the key, Prince puts it on a dribble, steps in, now steps back, gives it to Harkins. Under 50 to play in the third. Been a fast-moving ball game. It was just 7-4 at the end of the first quarter. It's just 29-24 as we're about to get to the third. Here's Warren, top of the key, shovels to Freeney, deep wide left. Warren going across court, the width to Harkins, now back out to Freeney. Rebels trying to spread the floor and be patient. Right baseline, Lucas Thomas. Kennedy comes up to match up on him. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Now ball's loose, rolling around, bodies to the deck. Simpson comes out of there with it. 10 seconds. Looks like Funchess going to take it himself. 7 seconds to go. Coach McNulty saying move, move, move. He's going to go into the lane. Steal from Prince, and he won't be able to gather it up and throw it up. But boy, he gave it a good effort. It went off the top of the backboard and then up on the rigging. 29-24. Simpson leads by 5 after 3.
Thank you. Moore's Pharmacy is my go-to pharmacy. I can pick up all my meds, shop for any occasion, get my gifts wrapped, and feel like part of the family while I'm there. There's nothing like shopping at home. Supporting the very people I work with, go to church with, and am friends with. Moore's Pharmacy is a true asset to our community. Shortest wait, quickest service, and great prices. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena.
Dr. Ryan Anderson and his crew at Central Mississippi Animal Clinic love getting to know you and your pet. In addition to your pet's health care, they offer boarding that will be your fur baby's home away from home. Become a member of the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic family today. Download the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic app or go to centralmississippianimalclinic.com. Central Mississippi Animal Clinic, Highway 35, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Just 8 minutes left. We'll decide the winner of the District 2 IS5A tournament. Simpson Academy has been hospitable hosts as always. They don't have a lot of room for media up here, but they've given us what they had. They have really great Wi-Fi, being as close to a big highway like US 49. And they have taken good care of us. Appreciate the folks who provide food for us between the games. So 29-24, Leake with the basketball. Trey Clark in the game, Lucas Thomas and Ben Jackson along with Prince and Nowell. Leake working it. Free throw line jumper partially blocked, missed by Nowell, but retrieved by Lucas Thomas. He fires it to Prince, who'll put up a runner that goes off the backboard but won't go down. But offensive rebound chased down by Ben Jackson at the three-point line, and Leake getting a second chance and a third chance against the zone. I think Simpson wanted a transition opportunity. There's a three missed by Prince. Rebound controlled off the bounce, Gage Smith. Simpson and White coming across right to left. Opening minute of the fourth quarter presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. We're trying to work a lead out to 7, maybe 8 points. Lead at 29-24. Gage Smith loops it down to Funchess, 12 feet away from the basket. He'll turn around, fall away two, not there. Going high for the rebound, Jackson for Leake. Nowell with it at midcourt. Bring Ben Jackson to the middle of the zone. He'll take the pass, go right side to Prince. Now to Nowell at the three-point line top. Nowell gets it back to Prince, right wing. He'll take one step, dribble, send it back to his guard, Nowell. Now left side, Clark. Spins it out to Nowell. He'll aim, fire a three, miss it. Ben Jackson going strong to the rim after the offensive rebound. Sends it out to the right corner. Three halfway down and pops out on Prince. Rebound Bryce Williams for the 1 seed. Simpson leading 29-24. Possessions are precious now, and the Rebels have got to get some stops. Get closer. 6 minutes to play. Funchess working on Thomas, driving. Trey Clark went up, thought he got all ball, but he's going to be charged with a foul. They'll call Thomas for bodying up Funchess. First on Lucas, team's first in the quarter. And Mr. Free Throw tonight has been Chance Funchess. 9 points. There he's got 10 as he's perfect on the free throw. He's 5 of 7. Harkins coming in for Lucas Thomas. Funchess good on the second free throw. Good form. He's giving his team a 31-24 win, and they'll get Gage Smith with a trip in the backcourt on Matthew Nowell. Smith, second foul on him. 5:54 to go. Cougars 31, Leake 24. Left side, Clark. Free throw line, Jackson over to Harkins. Now to Nowell. He's going to drive, go amongst the trees. Floater won't go. Offensive rebound and put back left side. Good for Prince. He's got 14 in the game. It's 31-26. Leake hanging around. Need another one and done trip here. So whistle away from the basketball. Some bodies colliding underneath. Going to put it on Jack Harkins. He picks up his second. About 4 players were banging around in the right block. Jake Freeney will give Matthew Nowell a rest as the Cougars play it in to Funchess. He dribbles, goes 6 feet, now 8, 10 feet behind the three-point line. He'll pound it with a right hand in front of Coach Josh McNulty. 5:09 to go. Simpson with the ball and a 5-point lead. Gage Smith back near the midcourt line, starting the dribble. Goes to Kennedy on the right wing behind the arc. Gets it back. Go to Funchess, double team. Comes to him looking for the open teammate, goes to Jenkins. Now a nifty pass and finish at the rim by Benjamin Kennedy. Good assist from Funchess. 33-26. 4:33, clock ticking away on the Rebels' hopes of getting a second straight District 2 title. Top of the key, Freeney dribbling. Out to Williams, between the circles to Jenkins. Now to Gage Smith. Funchess, his pass knocked away by Prince, taken by Jackson. Leake with a chance, 3:31, clock ticking. Freeney calls the offensive set, shovels it to Trey Clark. The junior dribbles deep wide right, gives it to Freeney. Now to Harkins, he'll step up to the line, air ball a 3. Saved inbound by Prince to Clark. Rebels get another possession with 3:12 to play. They've got to do something with it. Samuel Prince kind of gimpy on his right leg for saving that ball in bounds. Gets it at the top of the key. To Freeney, he'll put up a deep 3 that's a little too deep, comes off the heel, but Jenkins commits the foul coming over the back of Jackson. Jackson has something to say to him. Jenkins commits his 4th. Freeney out, Nowell back in. Gage Warren's going to come into the game and spell Trey Clark. Simpson 33, Rebels 26. Deep pass off the inbound to Nowell around a screen. Uses up the dribble. Nice pass in the lane to Prince. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll get to shoot free throws as he got hacked on the arm. He'll limp to the free throw line, still kind of stretching out that right leg. Looks like it may be kind of an upper leg thing with him. Put the foul on Funchess, his first, team's 3rd. Samuel Prince with 14 points, make it 15 as he makes his first free throw attempt of the night. He averages about 21 points in about 22 minutes of play per game. So he's about a point a minute player. Free throw 3/4 of the way down and spins out. Jenkins cleans the glass. But there's Prince with a steal in the backcourt off a pass from Funchess. Now he's going to take it to the rim, go up high over Funchess. Ball swirls around off the glass and good. 33-29 and a timeout with 2:34 to go. Coach McNulty calling the timeout, but so did Coach Morgan. They're going to make it a full timeout. We'll be back in 60.
Baptist Leake Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist Leake, making your health care our #1 priority.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, retirees, and high net worth individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor and have access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 207 West Main Street, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Coming out of the timeout Gangnam Style, 33-29, 2:34 left on the fourth quarter clock. Fourth quarter presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. All the doctors and nurses at Central Mississippi Animal Clinic can do that Gangnam Style dance, I've heard. You ask them about it when you go in. Simpson working to get some pressure in the offensive half court, spreading the floor. Leading by 4. Leake trying to get another precious possession. And work it side to side, middle of the floor. Rebels really turning the screws up defensively. They get Gage Smith on the right baseline. Nice cut, got Warren in the air and then scored it as he went by. Gage Smith with just his second bucket, but it makes it a 35-29 game with under 2 minutes to go. Left side, Warren holds the ball up, now comes to the middle. Right side, Harkins. Jack's got a 3 in this ball game. There's a Warren 3 from the left side, Junction 3, Gage Warren. His first points, cuts the lead in half, 35-32 with under 90 seconds to play. Leake needs to do something quickly. They've got a couple of fouls to give if they want to play it that way. 116. They're chasing right now as the Cougars spread the floor. .106 to play. Now I think he wants the foul. Here's Thomas coming out trying to foul Funchess, but he gives it up to Smith. He'll fire 3, and it goes in. That is ice cold right there from Gage Smith. Oh boy, that one hurts. 38-32, timeout with 54 seconds to play. And it's a full. We'll be back on the other side.
At Wendy's, you don't need a psychic to tell you your hamburger's gonna taste great.
Excuse me?
Because every square hamburger is a sign you're getting the best.
Did someone say sign?
4 corners of hot and juicy fresh beef that make deliciousness its destiny every time.
Hold on, I'm getting fresh beef.
When you want the best hamburger, square's the beef. Choose wisely.
Choose Wendy's, Dave Single. I am a psychic, after all.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
That last sequence could not have gone better for the Simpson Cougars. Gage Warren's 3 cut it down to a 3-point lead, but Simpson able to work some clock and then get the open 3 down from the right corner by Gage Smith. Makes it 38-32. Leake with the ball. 52 seconds. Clock ticking. They come to the front court. Freeney to Prince. Now to Warren. 8 feet behind the 3-point line. Harkins moves to his left. Contested 3 well short. Rebound Jenkins for the Cougars, and Samuel Prince will have to reach around and commit the foul with 37 seconds to play. 3 on Samuel Prince, team's third. Shift change coming in for Leake. Tate Edwards and Matthew Nowell for a little defensive and three-point help there. Matthew Nowell commits the quick foul, reaching in on Smith on the inbound. Just 2 on Matthew. 36 seconds, 4 team fouls, and the Cougars play it in below us on the side. Into Funchess. He whips it into the deep corner. And then Nowell commits another foul, reaching for Gage Smith, who wanted the intentional. Officials aren't going to accept the sales job. They're going to instead put 3 on Matthew Nowell. Put Gage Smith at the line now as Cougars go in the bonus with 29 seconds to play, leading by 6. Rebels need some misses at the free throw line here. Smith, first time at the line today, rattles in the first one. He scored 6 in this quarter, 8 overall. Smith misses the second. Samuel Prince there for the rebound. Rebels down 39-32, needing some kind of points, anything, a 2, a 3, anything. Edwards left side. Comes right to Nowell, who will catch and release for the 3. Too long. Rebound batted out toward the sideline. Jenkins will save it in, get it to Gage Smith. Good play. Good athleticism from the Cougars, and they'll get the foul with 9 seconds to go, and that will pretty much seal it. Home crowd rises to their feet to cheer on team that's about to win the District 2 championship. 4th foul on Samuel Prince for the record. We'll send Chance Funchess back to the free throw line. He's been there 8 times, made 6. Makes the first one. He's really been the MVP of this game, though, at both ends of the floor. Second one went halfway down, popped down, and then rolled back in. 41-32, 6 seconds. Deep 3, Nowell off to the right side. One more rebound for Funchess, and that'll run out the clock. It'll be a 41-32 win for the Simpson Academy Cougars. They're the District 2 5A champs. Leake finishes second. That'll determine their seeding for North 5A tournament next week. We'll take a break and come back with the Ozark Ag postgame. Stay with us as Leake Academy boys playoff basketball continues.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Branning Law Firm is ready to work for you. Attorney Jennifer Branning specializes in residential and commercial real estate closings, timber transactions, and business law. Jennifer and her friendly staff will assist you with your business and real estate. Please call 601-656-6152 or visit them in downtown Philadelphia across from the library. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and Friday, 8:30 to 12. Branning Law Firm, 235 West Beacon Street, Philadelphia.
You can't get much for $5 these days, unless you go to Wendy's for a $5 Biggie Bag. Get your choice of double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken sandwich, plus 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and a small soft drink, all for just $5. That was smooth, wasn't it? That's how you're gonna feel when you get that Biggie Bag at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, or individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor and have access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 207 West Main Street, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
We pull the rope on the Ozark Ag postgame. Simpson Academy getting their trophy after the Rebels got their second place trophy. They're posing for the pictures here in the home gym. They win 41-32 in the boys championship game. Leake's girls won 66-45 in the opening game of today's session to win the consolation game. So Leake's girls will be the 3 seed next week from District 2, and Coach Jason Morgan's boys will be the 2 seed from Region 2 in the North 5A tournament. We'll bring all those ball games to you on Cruisin' 98 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. If you watch there, hit the subscribe box, and we'll let you know every time every time we come on the air for Leake Academy basketball. In the ball game, leading scorer for both teams, Samuel Prince led all scorers with 17. He made 1 out of 2 at the line and then made 8 shots from the field for 17 points. 4 for Matthew Nowell off of 2 and 2 for 4 free throw shooting. 3 apiece for Gage Warren, Jack Harkins, and Tate Edwards. Each one of them hit a junction 3. And then 2 points for Lucas Thomas off a made shot. Jake Freeney, Trey Clark played in the ball game but didn't score. So 17 for Prince to lead the way for Leake. Chance Funches had a great night, 15 in the ball game, only scoring double figures for Simpson, who moves to 25-3. And they'll be the 1 seed. Leake's record now stands on the season 23-9. That'll wrap it up for us after a long day. Thanks to my bride, Judy Palmertree, for running the camera. She did a great job first time doing it, and we needed her at the last minute. We hope John Alden Crosby gets well soon. Thanks, Billy Steen, for your work. Great work as always in the studio. Thanks to our producer director, Breck Riley, getting us some new camera equipment that we needed after a kind of scary mishap yesterday in this gym. But got 2 ball games to you, and we'll be back either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Check Kicks 96 and check the Leake Academy Twitter and Facebook feeds for updates on game times and matchups when those are publicized. They'll put those out so you can make your plans either to be there in person at Cleveland or to join us. Hope you will. For all of Boswell Media Sports Team, I'm Philip Palmertree, thanking you for watching and for listening. And until we're together next week for the North 5A tournament, I'll sign off to you from Mendenhall tonight and wishing you grace, peace, good night. Go Rebels.